Hola, everybody.
Yeah, welcome, boys and girls. It's Movies Alone.
Together.
Yeah.
We did it that time.
Yeah,
high five.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, we just saw Kingsman 2, The Golden Circle,
Yeah.
and I fucking loved it.
I thought it was pretty good, but I have some mixed feelings on it.
Really?
I have to
Yeah.
agree.
Really? Okay, I'm interested to hear this.
It was a good movie. I mean,
I'm
Right.
usually more cynical, so this should be interesting.
It was a solid movie. Like I
Yeah.
definitely recommend viewing it, except for Liz. But
Oh, I'm gonna move this here so it doesn't make
Okay.
noise. Continue.
um,
That's right. Liz didn't like the first one because of butt sex.
yes. And then in this one, they have the scene where what's her face is getting fingered, and the only thing that went through my mind is
Liz
Liz can't watch this movie.
I doubt she'd see the sequel to something she didn't like.
No, not at all. But anyway,
Okay.
so again, good, solid movie. It's at its best when it's just stupid, dumb action, violence, fun.
Yeah.
But there's, first of all, Halle Berry. What the fuck was the point?
to have the
there-
Merlin clone.
I would say here.
They were literally Kingsman, but in America.
Yeah.
I would say they needed an equivalent to Merlin, and if you didn't notice, everyone was like a big name actor, so they got Halle Berry.
And that's fine.
And maybe she's like a character in the comics or something.
Probably.
But like, yeah, no, she had almost no purpose.
Like, they gave her an arc. She had a fucking arc.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it was pointless.
Yeah, no, like if you took Halle Berry's character out of the movie, nothing would change.
Nothing would have
She was
changed.
just there to explain like their bullshit technology.
She's
Yeah.
basically exposition bot.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah.
And the villain...
Oh, I love the villain. I love the villain
So,
so much.
she's a good villain.
Here's the thing. I thought she gave up too easy. But I loved the 50s aesthetic of the villain.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love how over the top and like goofy of a thing it was. And then like her plan was just funny too. Like to the point where like, was she really the villain or was the president of the United States the villain? Like,
Little column A, little column B.
yeah, I really liked how this predicted how our current president would handle the situation.
Kind of, yeah. Yeah.
When they first showed him, like his face. In the first one, they showed the back of Obama's head.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And then this one, I was like, okay, I guess like
Well,
old white guy.
While they were doing this movie, the election was happening, so they didn't want to back the wrong pony.
Yeah.
Like,
Or maybe
pull a 180 like South Park and be like, oh shit, we gotta rewrite this whole thing.
yeah, or they were just like, oh yeah, we're not gonna touch this shit at all. Fuck that garbage fire.
But so, and I guess this makes her a good villain.
Yeah.
But she made me super uncomfortable, like really early.
What do you mean?
Really?
Like with the
What, we're making her eat that guy as a cheeseburger?
Yeah.
Oh
like
my god.
That was
First
great.
off, I would eat that human cheeseburger without hesitation. Cause one, it looked fucking great.
And it looked
and-
like a pretty good burger.
And
yeah.
two, I just put a guy in a fucking blender to make that cheeseburger. And I was just branded by a sex robot. You think that I'm not gonna eat that human cheeseburger?
And here's, I guess that's just a difference between myself and most people. It just made me super uncomfortable.
I mean, I guess that's good
Oh no,
for
it's
a villain.
Right, yeah.
supposed to make you uncomfortable.
Yes.
I'm just a psychopath. Because when I saw that, I was like, that looks great. And everyone else is like, oh no.
And then there's the fact that she, like halfway through the movie, the Kingsmen are like, okay, we got to find the person who blew us
Oh,
all
yeah,
up.
spoilers and shit, I guess.
Everything's spoiled. I'm not doing a non-spoiler part. Fuck it.
Yeah.
The Kingsmen have no idea who the bad guys are, except that it's the Golden Circle. They keep mentioning it, and then she's just like, "Oh, hey, everybody, I'm the villain. Hi."
But they established that early on that she was like, I'm the best drug person ever, and no one knows, and she wants to be like famous and loved for it. And then like she's like, I'll be the best business person and legalizer of all drugs ever, and I'll be immortalized. So like that was her character. So
Yeah.
like from a let's think smart, that wouldn't happen. But this is also a movie with robot dogs and fucking goddamn laser whips and shit. Now I'm not saying like there's a suspension of disbelief where I can believe they're robot dogs, but that doesn't mean people are stupid.
Right.
But in this world of over-the-top antics and stuff, where, like, this kind of thing is kind of the norm for the criminal mind or the super criminal, where, like, it falls in line with what Mr. Valentine and shit did in the last movie. Like, he was pretty, like, hey, fuck you, President. I'm gonna blow people's heads up, except with a lisp and Samuel Jackson. And
I'm gonna blow people's heads off.
hey guys, it's me, Mike Tyson. No. So, like, you know, I get the complaint. Like, she probably could have succeeded super hard if she just sent it to, like, the president.
Just the president. Yeah.
But again, if that happened, again, in the hypotheticals, the president wouldn't tell anyone, and he'd let all the druggies die. And so it wouldn't have worked.
I guess in her mind, the Kingsmen were dead.
Yeah. Again, they fucking nuked the shit out of the Kingsman. I was surprised they brought all those actors back to die right away.
Yeah, I'm surprised they killed the dog.
Oh my god. Okay.
Like, what the fuck?
And this is my fucking problem with everything right there, summed up in that fucking sentence, Craig. I knew that everyone on the fucking planet would be like, they killed JB! How about his best fucking friend and Dumbledore? They got blown the fuck up, and I know everyone's gonna be more upset that the fucking pug ate it.
But, like, they built up this whole thing where he didn't shoot the dog in the first one. I guess it's like, it's really cheap. It's cheap to, like, pull at his heartstrings to make him, like, his call to action to be kill his dog and his friend.
Okay, first off, have you seen John Wick? Second, that's like the closest thing you can get to everyone will be on the hero's side now and anything they do is okay if their dog dies. Second off, again, it's a fucking dog and his best friend and mentor in service died. No, it's not cheap to kill the dog. They literally did the most villainous thing ever. Who gives a fucking shit about a dog? They even got it, literally, fucking, like, if I got up and took a piss and came back during the scene where he got the new pug, I would have been like, oh, wow, the pug's smaller than I remember, because it's a fucking pug! Who gives a shit?
He had a name!
He was named after Jason Bourne! Oh, no, Jack Bauer, I'm sorry.
Jack Black, gosh!
No, it wasn't. It was fucking Jack Bauer.
It was JB from Tenacious D.
Oh, my God.
Jables.
Oh, my God. Because, like, here's the thing. I was so happy that, like, there was, like, a lot of continuity from the last movie that he was dating the fucking princess. I thought that was
sex.
I thought that was hysterical, and I found them genuinely charming together.
They were a good couple.
So when she got mad at him and they broke up, I was like, no, don't do this. And then when she had the virus, I'm like, no, are they just gonna kill her off? And then I was so genuinely relieved when she was all right and they got married at the end. I'm like, oh my god, they fucking did it. They worked a romance plot into an action movie that I cared about somehow. Good job, movie. Oh, and while we're on the topic of getting upset about things, I love how this movie, a fucking spy thriller, used the California, West Virginia song successfully, and Alien Covenant couldn't use that song successfully.
I don't even remember it.
It was the distress call that made them go to Planet Exposition.
Oh, fucking
So, like,
fingers flute or whatever.
Yeah. No, but the lady was singing it from Prometheus. But like when they were singing that, I'm like, what are the odds that two fucking movies are gonna use that song, like that are vital to the plot in a way? Like, really weird. I was sad that Merlin died because he always reminded me of my Uncle Rick.
And he was a good guy.
Your Uncle Rick too.
Yeah, he was a great character. And I thought that was a death that I thought was kind of just like, again, maybe it happened in the comics. I don't know. Well, I didn't read Kingsman. I found out it was a comic book today. But like, I really like that character, and I felt like killing him was kind of needless. We already had a lot of loss for Eggsy. And
he had great motivation already.
Yeah, like there was no reason. Now, don't get me wrong. I love the kid who plays Eggsy because one, he looks like my friend Connor, and two, he's just a charming ass young man. And like his like I'm fucking mad face after Merlin blew up, I was like, yo, that's some good acting because that looks like a man who's ready to fucking do sick kills.
That's like some kind of poster shit right there.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I was gonna say that's why that was in every trailer, but like. Fucking, they didn't need to kill him.
No. It was absolutely unnecessary death.
Like, when he put his foot on the thing, I was like, okay, he's gonna fucking defuse it, because he's fucking Merlin.
Yeah.
He can do whatever.
He's Donatello, he does machines.
And They even went out of their way to bring a mine detector.
Yeah, I was like, oh, now that they've said they have a mine detector, we don't have to worry about the mines that they brought up earlier in the movie.
Yeah.
Good, that's good writing. So now it won't be like, how'd they get past the mines? And then the mines were still a problem.
Yes.
I was just...
And that's... It's so... That's the kind of death I hate in movies.
Yes.
Like, killing off all the Kingsmen early on... I'm not a huge fan of it because it's the second movie.
Yeah.
Not that I'm expecting a big franchise out of this, but...
It'd be great
the
if we got
Kingsman cinematic universe.
You're right. But, like, it's the same thing where you kill Superman in his second movie. Like...
Yeah, except here's the thing. It's not like we killed Eggsy in the second movie.
Yeah,
who's the main
this is
character.
true.
And we blew up the organization so, like, we could make a new one. And, again, I wouldn't do it in the second movie.
No.
But still, like, that's fine.
But
because it's not just one person for the sake
Right.
of killing them. It's like a...
This moves the plot along.
Yeah, like, this is
sets
the...
up.
This is...
Yes.
No, that is the plot.
Yes.
That Kingsman is fucking nuked to
Yes.
shit. And, like, just 2 Kingsmen are left, and then we find out 3.
This calls our hero to action.
Yeah, I was really pissed off that they fucking showed Gallivant OG in all the trailers and put
Every
him on
trailer.
put him on posters and stuff. I was like, dude, my jaw would have fucking hit the floor for
They
that
should've
scene
kept
in the
that
movie.
secret. I
Yeah.
don't understand why.
It's really funny. The first when I saw that trailer, because Steve and I saw the trailer for this, and then we went home and watched Kingsman 1
Yeah.
because we both said that trailer looked
That
really
looks
cool.
great.
Yeah. I thought that was Liam Neeson shaving when I saw the trailer the first time.
I can see that. I think I didn't realize it was Colin Firth when
Yeah.
I first saw it, and
So like when we got back and we watched Kingsman, I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'm like, Liam Neeson wasn't in this, so why were they all excited about Liam Neeson in the trailer?
you wouldn't be excited about Liam Neeson.
and then I saw the trailer for Kingsman 2 again. I'm like, oh, it's Gallivant.
Gallivant?
I'm sorry.
Way back in time.
There was a legend told about a hero known as
Gallivant.
Gallivant. Square jaw and perfect chin.
We're gonna get YouTube copyright strike.
I know, and I got the line wrong anyway. Square jaw and perfect hair. Cojones after that.
Oh, god damn it, Mark. Get the fuck out of this car!
I know, I'm sorry. I like this movie. I love the cinematography. Like, the fights feel like a character action game, like, unfolding in front of you.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like, if they made a fucking, like, Bayonetta movie or, like, a Devil May Cry film, I want the dude who shot this to do it. Because, fuck, those scenes are just so fun.
And I would love to see the making of.
Oh
I
my
would
god.
love to see how they pulled this off.
Yeah, like fucking, just like the scene where like he's spinning the gun around his head. Now, of course, the gun's CGI, but like
Right.
but still, just like the shot, like it's just so fucking
It's
cool.
great choreography. It's a lot of movies.
A little
like,
too much
do-
shaky cam though.
A little.
Just a little.
But I could
But it
still
was
follow.
like-
Yes.
It was enough where.
Yeah, it
the
wasn't
action
Jason
was so
Bourne
cool.
where it's just like, oh look, it's his ankle, and now it's this guy's ear, and
wasn't-
he's dead now.
It wasn't last episode of fucking Defenders.
Oh. Yeah, it's like, hey guys, what if we only left a single light bulb on and threw each other against the
Yeah.
camera for an hour? It's like, oh, I don't think that'd be good.
I mean, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, so choreography great.
Yeah.
Soundtrack good.
Good soundtrack.
Fucking, I want to find the motherfucker who makes the goddamn suits for this movie because they are so goddamn classy.
Well, I think they're located in the UK.
Yeah,
They're
I
called
King guys? King guys?
King dudes?
Nyuk
The
nyuk.
Kingleys?
Yeah.
Kingleys.
I
Kingleys,
wish I
Kingleys.
was fucking suave and handsome enough to pull off that orange suit jacket too.
Oh, Mark, I think you are.
Oh, thank you.
Just,
I would go for more of like a royal purple, honestly, but
Okay.
pull off your perfect
I think
Prince
the orange.
impersonation.
yo, dude, I would fucking rock Prince's jacket so hard, and now that he's dead, I wouldn't feel like a poser. Oh, I was thinking about if I was a supervillain, I would totally have like an '80s aesthetic to my entire like Fortress of Solitude.
Well,
and
yeah,
shit.
of course.
Yeah,
'cause you're-
Arcade and shit.
that'd be great.
You'd have Flynn's Arcade or some shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think.
Oh, I would have fucking the arcade from Tron in there. It'd be sick.
I think the orange would look good with a man bun.
It actually would.
Yeah.
It would. Fucking. Oh yeah. Also, Now, was this just me? Or when the robot woman showed up on the screen, did everyone go, oh, Mark's wife?
Yes!
Yes.
Yes!
Okay. When she blew up, you were like, my wife. He physically reached for the screen.
But she was my wife! I was so sad. I was like, but I was so happy that she also fought, because when they were like invading and like all like the shopkeepers and like the sweepers and stuff start fighting, I'm like, if the robot doesn't fight, I'm gonna be so mad. And she comes out with like a grenade launcher. I'm like, fuck yes, movie. You know exactly what levels of stupid to throw at me.
And of course, we have to bring up the best part of the movie.
Oh.
Sir Elton John.
Oh my fucking god. Okay, the Elton John stuff was like just at the point where if they did one more Elton John joke, it would have been too much.
Yes.
So like they literally crammed in as much Elton John without it being obnoxious.
I was watching the trailer, and you know at the end of the trailer it shows like who's in the movie, like the little credits of the director and everything, and I saw top billing Elton John. And I'm like, how the fuck are they gonna fit him in? Like, is he just gonna walk on screen?
It was
for a
so
second?
funny
Oh
because
my God.
before we went in, Craig's like, yeah, man, so Elton John's is. I'm like, shut the fuck up, man. Like, I didn't know that. I would have been so surprised. So, like, when he showed up in the movie, I'm like, oh, so that's the cute little cameo. And then,
No!
And then he kept showing up. He had his own fight scene where he fucking winks at the camera.
I was so ready for him to kick the guy in the face and be like, that's Sir Elton John, reserve Kingsman member.
Oh my God.
That would have been the fucking best.
And then literally the best callback joke in the whole fucking movie is when fucking Henry's like, yo man, like I'm gonna go save the world and can I get tickets to your show? He's like, if you save the world, I'll give you backstage passes. And then he winks at him or does like a kiss or something because Elton John's gay and basically said, I'll let you fuck me in the ass like the princess in the first movie. Fucking brilliant. The best callback joke I've ever fucking seen.
Yeah.
Like, dear God.
Also, his name is Harry.
Oh, what'd I say?
He said Henry.
Oh my God, I said Gallivant, I said Henry.
His name's Ari.
I'm all over the fucking place today. Oh man, it's just I really had a fun time with this movie, and I like this one definitely embraced the kookiness more than the first one.
Yeah, well,
Because the first one had robot legs, people's heads exploding, and like a secret society.
also had Sammy Jackson though.
Yeah.
That's pretty out there.
No, but I'm saying like this one had robot arms, laser whips, fucking super drugs, drones going all over the place, the president putting people in a stadium of cages. Yeah. Like, it went to fucking 11 with the goofy shit, but I like that. Like, literally, I'm not saying the next movie, it's like, and then the whole UK blows up, and
They're gonna have to go to the moon for the third one.
No, but like, I'd like to see what other kooky shit, like, supervillains in this world would do. I don't know. I was also glad that he killed fucking Nathan Spencer from Bionic Commando.
Oh yeah.
I was glad that he died.
Yes.
Because I thought it was like, not that like he needed, again, I didn't read the comics, but fucking like, did he need to be that shitbag guy from the last movie? Like, that could have just been a guy with a robot arm.
Yeah, I thought, like, it was alright, and it was cool in the first movie when he showed up and he's like,
I'm a prick again.
And then
I'm not just a bully, I'm evil. And his head blew up, and we were like, yeah. And then this one's like, somehow his head didn't blow up, his arm blew up. And
Yeah, because he got hit with the electric.
yeah, which
the
moved the
shotgun.
chip from his neck to his arm? That didn't make sense.
I think it blew out his neck or something, and the blast went down.
Whatever.
I don't know.
Yeah,
and then did they get a different actor? Did he just shave his head and grow like 5 o'clock shadow,
I
and
don't
that
know.
truly made him look different?
Because they had to have that scene at the beginning where it's like, they show the images side by side,
Yeah.
and it's like,
And I was
confirm this guy.
I was like, is that the same guy?
I don't know. It's been too long.
Again, we could easily look this up, but we're not going to do it.
No.
But like again, like they brought Girl back, and I really,
Lancelot.
I was so happy. Yeah, Girl. I was so happy they brought Girl back, and I loved that him and Girl weren't dating because like they kind of had like some sexual tension in the first one, and then like at the beginning I was like, is that Princess or is that Girl? from Kingsman, and then it was Princess, and I was like, oh, and girl's his best friend, and they text like me and my friends do, and then she blew the fuck up, and I'm like, no! And then the dumb bitch behind me is like, not the pug! There was no dumb bitch behind me. It was just like every dumb bitch behind me.
Oh, the symbolic dumb bitch behind you.
Yeah, the symbolic dumb bitch behind us all in the movies. Yeah. Every theater's got the dumb...
Batman.
Oh my... You fucking killed me. When we were watching the trailers, of course, Steve and I are snarking it up during all of them and shit. And when the fucking Justice League trailer happens and Bruce Wayne just like...
He takes off his mask?
He takes off his mask and it's Bruce Wayne. Steve, the theater's dead silent. You just hear Steve go, Batman! I fucking lost it. Like, I just buried my face into my hand. I was like, oh my...
I'm tired of seeing that fucking trailer.
Me too. Yeah. I can't wait for that movie to come out. Like, I see it every day. Like, I open the fridge and it's playing on my carton of milk. I'm just like, I'm gonna see it! Stop!
They're really pushing it.
Listen, I don't fucking care because they're already making an Aquaman movie and Black Manta's in it. So that's literally my only reason for caring about the DC cinematic universe is I get to see Black Manta, and if he looks cool, I'll be happy. If not, the hell with that.
I know, it looks cool.
Yeah, I mean, Mera looks great, and I love how they got the best like costume and like actress choice for fucking side character in Justice League, and then they got J. Jonah Jameson to be Commissioner Gordon for some reason. He's like, hey guys, I'm gonna do a joke. Is it funny? And Batman's like, no, it's not funny. No one laughed ever. Whenever Mark saw this trailer, no one ever laughed. Not even the fucking like dad with his kids who's like, huh! Like, not even like a dad laugh.
Not even the Batman guy for when we saw Wonder Woman.
I know! Not even the Batman guy. Oh my god.
But anyway.
We're not here to talk about the fucking Justice League trailer.
No.
We're here to talk about Kingsman.
Yes.
And how much I just love this franchise. It's such a breath of fresh air from like all the other shit that we've been like forced to just ingest nowadays. Like, I thought this was an original thing until Craig told me it was a comic, which is kind of disappointing. But also, you know, fine, you know, like, it's still an adaptation.
Yeah, and it's still good.
Yeah, it's good. And
it's something different from what we've been getting.
Yeah, like...
It's been a while since we've had a spy anything.
Yeah, like, we had Spectre, but, like, I didn't even see Spectre.
Spectre, that's the Mexican one?
No, it was the most recent James Bond movie.
Yeah, in Mexico, right?
I don't fucking know. I just know Batista was in it.
Batista was in it?
Yeah.
I don't remember that movie at all.
Yeah.
Is that with Javier?
I don't know. I didn't see it. I literally started with I didn't see Spectre.
All I remember is nothing about that.
I just know that Batista's in it because, like, he was like, I'm Drax the Destroyer, and they're like, here's jobs, Batista. And he's like, oh boy, I can't wait to be autistic in the sequel. Fucking hell.
Oh my gosh.
And then, yeah, no, I really hope we get more Kingsman films. Like, I hope this does well. And then, like, here's something that just, like, with the exception of the scene where the eyes blew out of that girl's face and blood was pouring everywhere and stuff, like, it really wasn't that gory for the amount of fucking murder that happened in it.
It wasn't as gory as the first one.
Right.
Well, the first one really only had that one scene that was super gory. Other than that, it was like... And the only reason it gets the R, like, this hard of an R rating is because fucking they curse so much, and I fucking love Cockney speak, where he's like, this shit is the bollocks, and I'm just like, yeah!
And that girl got fingered, but...
Yeah, except we didn't see her cooch or nothing. It was implied fingering. We saw hand go
inside.
We saw hand go in panty, and then the finger, like, left, and then we got, like, an x-ray shot of her blood canal. That's not sexy.
Listen, man, I saw your erection.
Oh my god, that girl wasn't even hot. Her body was jank.
I don't know, she was okay.
Listen, if she came into my house and was like, Mark, I want to fuck you, I wouldn't be like, ew, get out, girl!
Ew, cooties!
Yeah, but like, you know, if I had her or like fucking Princess Buttsex or Girl Kingsman, I would pick the other two.
All their names.
Well, okay, he did get Princess Buttsex right, so...
But like, no, like her body was all bony and her tits were weird, and then like she had no hips. But again, I'm not here to critique this girl's body that she probably worked really hard for.
That'll be another podcast.
Yeah, Mark soullessly destroys women's bodies and sets fucking shit back 20 years.
Why she doesn't call production.
Oh my god. Yeah, it was just fucking.
Which did you like better? This one or the first one?
It's hard to say because I really enjoyed this one, but like the first one like was such a surprise to me. Like I was not expecting like anything in that fucking movie, and like it was so like fresh and new. And this was definitely just like Kingsman 2. Not that that's bad. Like and unlike most sequels like fucking Men in Black 2 or some shit, it wasn't just constant callbacks and rehashings of the first one with a lazy plot and more celebrity cameos. Like. Granted, Halle Berry was a celebrity cameo.
There were celebrity cameos, and there was rehashing a little bit.
A little bit.
But it had a point.
Yeah, like, there were reasons, and it wasn't just like, hey, remember the first movie?
Right.
Ugh.
Those were good times.
Yeah, so I think at this point I would still say the first one, but maybe after I see this a second time or like really think about it, who knows? But like it's definitely a close second. I like both of these movies a lot.
They're very similar. I think I like the first one a little more.
And like I definitely know that like critics and audiences, not everyone's gonna fucking like get it.
Yeah, apparently this movie isn't doing well on Rotten Tomatoes right now.
Of course it isn't, because
critics don't like
grim, dark, and not like they don't like this kind of action-y comedy thing. Like here's the thing: when a guy gets put in a fucking meat grinder and turned into a cheeseburger, that's fucking funny. I'm sorry, that's hysterical.
Well,
and
every time someone died, Mark was like,
it was funny. Like it's so over the top and ridiculous. That's the humor. And then you have people who are like, "Oh, this is most unorthodox, gentlemanly." I think not. It's like, fucking dude, that's the just enjoy the ride. Like it's fun, and it actually has a well thought out like kind of mythos to it. So like, oh dude, was that Breath of Fire? Where that movie where they dug up dragons? I think it was, because that movie had a great
Reign of Fire.
Reign of Fire. That
Christian Bale.
Yeah, that movie had a great that movie had a great universe, but the movie sucked.
That movie is so bad.
I know, but the universe was so interesting. I only say that because like it's hard to have an interesting universe and be fresh and original, all this stuff, and it has all the things, but it's like the Kick-Ass movies, which is funny because apparently the comics were made by the guy who made Kick-Ass. It's just like it's not everyone's cup of tea, and if you don't get it, you're not gonna like it. Like. Fucking Liz, because there's pussy fingering and ass fucking. She's like, well, I'm out. When they were killing all the haters, when they were killing all those racist people in the church, I was fine. But a butt? Oh, good heavens. And I like Liz. She's a fine lass. Yeah. But, yeah, no, that's where you draw the fucking line.
She did say she enjoyed it up until that point.
Yeah, like... And she's the kind of person to be like, oh, I stopped as soon as the pug died. And I'd be like, of course you did.
I don't think she would do that. But anyway, this isn't about Liz.
This is about how fucking dogs should die in movies. I'm sorry. They're not that special. There's plenty of them. People are more important than animals.
I stopped watching Independence Day when Scooter died. So.
Okay, first off, it was Boomer and he lived.
Boomer, damn it.
It was Boomer and he fucking lived. He jumped past the explosion.
The explosion was in slow motion and he was in normal motion.
Like remembering Godzilla 2014 when Godzilla comes out of the fucking water and a huge tidal wave happens and you're seeing people get swept up and their cars are flipping. But thank God that dog broke off of his leash and ran away from the whole tidal wave. Like, oh boo fucking who? It's a dog. Countless humans died. But he's defenseless. He can't help himself. Shut the fuck up and enjoy the movie, you sack of shit.
And they killed the robot dogs.
Yeah, no, I'm surprised people didn't be like, oh, but they were just programmed to do that. Get the fuck over yourself.
They were adorable, those little Cylon dogs.
Yeah, the Cylon dogs were cute. Their faces looked like K9 from Doctor Who. Yeah. They had the visor, and I was like, borf, borf.
Elton John is friend, though.
Elton John is friend.
Yes.
And then of course I love, like, even the movie knew that line was just like, okay, we're gonna say it, it's gonna be hysterical. kill Elton John.
I'm still so mad there wasn't it's Sir Elton John.
Yeah, but they did call him Sir Elton John though. Like,
Yeah.
oh, even the bad guy henchmen were like, Sir Elton John, please calm down. He's like, no, fuck you. Yo, where's my like buddy cop action film with Ozzy Osbourne and Elton John? Well, they're just going, fuck you the whole time.
I guess we'll get on that.
Retirement home vice.
I do have a requirement though.
Yeah.
They have to team up with Buczynski.
That's the only dog death that will ever make me sad. Puchinski. Oh no, actually, the first thing that came to my mind when Channing Tatum showed up and like, this is tequila, I was like, but where's Benetti?
Yeah, me too.
Oh, but tequila was the dog. Regardless, it's a good movie. Y'all should see it if you haven't seen it already.
Yep.
I fucking love the logo for the Kingsman too. It's so fucking clever. It's a K and it also makes an M. Just fuck! It's so good.
Oh, Craig,
it's so simple.
You didn't tell us which one you liked better.
Oh, I liked the first one better.
Okay.
I think it had, like, I liked this sort of cat-mouse thing between Kingsman and Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Mark trying to escape?
I'm trying to open the door because I'm a nuclear reactor and I emit heat and the car is a fucking furnace.
Don't worry, I'm fucking sweating.
Yeah.
But guys, we have to do at least another half hour of this.
Oh my god. I'm not even kidding. I'd elbow this window out.
You can open the fucking door.
Oh. I didn't know that I could unlock it on there. That would be hysterical. It's just like, I can't take it anymore, and you're like, Mark, no! My elbow's all bloodied and covered in glass. I'm crawling out the window.
It was unlocked.
I imagine it would go, ow! And the window's still fine.
See, motherfucker, you're challenging me, and I will break Steve's thing to prove that I'm cool.
Mark, I don't think you're cool.
Oh, thanks, dude. I've been told I'm pretty and cool in one fucking scene of Kingsman. I should take girls to see this movie. They'll be like, Mark, did you take me to see this movie just because a girl gets fingered? I'm like, no, that part's not even important! They're like, Mark, I didn't like when the dog died. I'm like, no!
What if it's a robot dog that they didn't like dying?
Oh, well, I'd be like, I didn't like when the robot girl died, so there.
Yeah, deal with it.
You're like, that was my wife.
They're like,
Why are you bringing
it's
up
like,
your
I'm
wife?
your wife. And I'm like, shut the fuck up, bitch. You're not a robot.
Get some cybernetic enhancements and then we'll talk.
Yeah, get a robot arm like fucking guy from the last movie and bionic arm my car. Okay, I'm tired of
this
shit.
is you know why she doesn't call production.
Yeah, I was gonna say, listen, man, it's like 1 a.m. I'm tired as shit. I'm sweaty as tits. Yeah, I got some fucking Halo to play tomorrow, a callback party. I don't know why I'm telling the goddamn end of my plans, but here's the thing.
12 p.m.
No, Kingsman 2, The Golden Circle is great. Y'all should see it, and I can't wait for Kingsman 3. And now that I know that's comics, I might read those things.
I might look into it as well.
Yeah.
Craig, any final thoughts?
Yeah, it was cool.
Good. So
Join us next time for Lego Ninjago,
Yes.
Master of Spinjitzu.
yes, with my man Jackie Chan.
With the Chain Man.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
So remember, everybody, manners maketh the man,
And stay Chan.
and stay Chan. Someone put that in a fucking shirt.
Oh my god, I'm gonna make a Stay Chan shirt for you tonight.
Manners make it the Chan.
I changed my mind. I'm making that shirt tonight.
It's true. He doesn't want any trouble.
He's the name of the bombers.
Okay, yes, in that movie he wants trouble, but in most movies he
he's
wants no
like
trouble.
Shendu, I don't want any trouble. I'm just looking for my niece Jane.